And before we go into the tax implications of life insurance as a legacy plan, in case this is a new concept, Chawn, for people, can you kind of explain why you might use life insurance as a legacy plan or what it looks like?
Life insurance is evolving a lot, where most people are familiar with the traditional life insurance. When you're young in that accumulation stage of life, we utilize term life insurance to really protect yourself in the event of a premature death, replacing your income, maybe ensuring to cover the debt that you had so that your family can continue to live their lifestyle and not be burdened by an unplanned event. Life insurance has evolved. We talk all the time, think about the very first cell phone you had. It was probably very simple versus the cell phone that you have today. It does just about everything for you. That is some of the transition and growth that we've seen with life insurance. It's really multifunctional. There are various purposes. So life insurance is becoming a bigger component, a bigger aspect of the legacy plan than what we've seen in prior generations. There are ways to use that life insurance to help achieve your legacy goals, whether it's setting that up so that we have the death benefit in place, setting that up to maybe help as advance if you have long-term care, maybe prior to the legacy. Just a lot of different uses. So it's important to understand and be familiar with that. These conversations with our families, a lot of times this is brand new information to them. You've never thought about utilizing life insurance in the ways that they can now be utilized. So that's a big component of what we do. We talk all the time. One of our primary roles is simply to provide all the information that our families need so that you can make the decisions that is the best fit for your plan.
And one of the biggest questions we get from our pre-retirees that come to us is they have this life insurance already in place. Do we still need this life insurance? We don't have any debt or very little debt left on the house. There's very little debt anywhere else within the overall financial picture. So you have $300,000 of this term or maybe even permanent life insurance. Do you still need that life insurance? Well, the question is, maybe you don't need the life insurance, but do you want the life insurance? And there's a lot of different ways you can use life insurance now that you're transitioning from the working years to the retirement years that maybe you've never thought of before. And so you don't need it necessarily, but we need to answer the question, do you want it, and use it in some of these other strategies? And that's part of what we're going to go through in segment 2. So hang on. Pay attention to segment 2. We're going to give you some very specific strategies of how you might use life insurance to help decrease your tax bill and then magnify your legacy plan as well.
And Loren, it's interesting too. A lot of our families bring their information to us. We help you develop that plan. They have balance sheets. They have all their assets listed. Very often they are not including their life insurance on there as an asset. And we know that is something you own. You're allocating some of your funds and premiums towards that asset. How can you utilize it? How can you be efficient with that asset as well?
And I think you said it, but just to make it clear, we're comparing and contrasting IRAs and life insurance. So IRA taxes have never been paid. Someone's going to pay taxes on that IRA. Life insurance has a different tax implication.
Life insurance, if you use it the right way, when you pass away, it is going to be a tax-free death benefit. Also, there's various versions of life insurance where you can take income from life insurance tax-free as well. So it's kind of this universal superpower if it's structured the right way, where you can use it throughout the course of your retirement to provide your lifestyle on a tax-free basis, but then the death benefit can go tax-free to your loved ones and anybody that you want to really impact from a financial situation once you're gone. Thank you for watching this clip of Retiring Today, and don't forget to subscribe. If you have questions about your retirement plan, take advantage of the complimentary 15-minute retirement checkup phone call.